Hello y'all, welcome to the reading. We're doing a tarot reading here today. I already got a couple cards out. The Death/Transformation card came out again. For those of you that watched the last video, that was very prevalent a couple days ago on the full moon. And we also got the Six of Wands. So this is about a change that's moving you in a positive direction that you've been wanting, because the Six of Wands is about success. We got a couple other cards out here in reverse that I'm going to clarify before sharing. And I did pray already. Please clarify the King of Air in reverse, the Two of Fire in reverse, and the Page of Water in reverse. Oh God, another reading. The Death card came out again. Y'all, this is exactly what happened last time. Lord Almighty. Okay. Oh, weird. We got another Page in reverse, the Emperor upright, and the Eight of Swords upright, and the Ten of Cups to the side. So there might have been a delay here in you getting your happy family energy outcome, because we've got the Eight of Swords, which means you're feeling trapped. You're definitely delayed because you're all tied up there in that. Yeah, two pages in reverse also indicates to me like a lack of being able to move forward, because the page is like a youthful energy, like let's do this sort of energy. Yeah, but then we have the Emperor upright. So there's some structure and order coming into this that I think is going to get you out of this bind. Yeah, I feel like there's structure and order coming in that's going to get you out of this bind. Yeah, so as I'm clarifying more and getting more cards, maybe just ask yourself, you know, where in my life am I feeling a new sense of leadership? Maybe it's over your own time, over your ideas, over steps that you're taking to have this new beginning, or to let something go. Oh my God, we have another page in reverse. So now we have the Page of Cups in reverse twice. Page of Water is the same as Page of Cups. Now it might be that you are, since we got the Emperor upright, which is a much more mature energy than the Page of Cups, it might be that you are less about just like ideas at this point. Look how he's dreaming off of something there. And she's very dreamy. She's part fish, part human. It might be that you're moving out of the idea stage and into the actualization stage. Like the Emperor completely knows how to get shit done. The Emperor is like all four of the kings. Yeah, and then we have the King of Cups upright, which is also a more mature energy than the Page. We do have the High Priestess in reverse. So there's a invitation here to let your intuition continue to guide you. You know, the Emperor being a masculine energy, and the it's the second time I've seen the Two of Wands also. Two of Wands came out twice as well. Yeah, there's an invitation to utilize both masculine and feminine abilities. So the intuition of the High Priestess with the structure and leadership of the Emperor. Please clarify the Two of Wands. It came out once in reverse and once upright. Again, along with the Six of Fire, this is about moving forward, moving on, look, she's on the draft and there's a light lighting the way. And this one also has similar colors, you know, where the ship is going to a place that had been dreamed about, that page energy, that ideation. It is going to a dreamy place. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Two of Swords. Okay, yeah, so again, with the Eight of Swords, an energy of not being able to move forward here, combined with the energy of being able to move forward. So there might be still a bit of that going on where you're toggling in between the two. Like, I don't know, I still feel kind of stuck. So that, to me, that's the precipice of the transformation that you're on. With the, I put the Two of Swords back, but with the Two of Swords where she was also blindfolded over her eyes, and the Eight of Swords, right now you're kind of toggling between like, I still feel stuck. I don't know what to do with, actually, yeah, there's movement here towards my dreams. So really, you're probably in the phase of the death and transformation process. You're in that process right now. You're not yet fully in the new rebirth energy. Because it doesn't say rebirth, it says death, right? And readers know that it represents death and rebirth, because that's what happens after death. But it doesn't say rebirth, it says death. So you're in the actual death part of it right now. Yeah, and being in the, yeah, that's extra confirmation here. So now we have the Eight of Swords out here twice as well, with the Five of Wands. So there could be some conflict and hardship. I'm just going to put the Eight of Swords up here too, since we've got that twice as well. Yeah. So what's going on with this difficult energy right now? Can you tell us more about the struggle part of what's going on? Magician in reverse. Okay. So maybe feeling a lack of flow right now. Oh my God, again. Y'all, this is crazy. This is the second reading in a row we've gotten 3 death cards. Holy shit. And as you can see, I'm using different decks. Last time I was using this deck. I still have it on top. That was from the last reading. I haven't used that deck since then. And now oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna take a minute. Yeah, I mean, Spirit's just telling us, yeah, you're in, and look, on this card, it does have both death and rebirth written. You're in that process. Spirit's like, what else do you want me to say? Like, I keep telling you. So tell us more about what the death process is, because maybe that will help us understand what we're going through. Ooh, that's like 18 cards. Okay, let me just keep shuffling here. And let me put some of these other ones back so that we have a fuller deck. We did have the Ace. I'm seeing now the Ace of Wands in reverse had come out. So yeah, the death process can feel like a lack of inspiration. Like there isn't a new beginning. Like a stuckness, like we've seen here with the Eight of Swords, being trapped. Magician in reverse again. Yeah. I don't think there's much more to say about death than Magician in reverse. Magician is things are flowing. You're able to direct your energy appropriately without a ton of effort. Death might also feel like a hermit energy. Like, oh, it came out like this. I need to be alone. I need to find myself. But then we've got 10 of Cups and 8 of Wands. it might feel like a yearning for that happy family energy. And it might not be happy family. It might be emotional fulfillment at work. It might feel like a desire to have quick movement towards that. It might feel like fear. I don't know if I want to move forward because I'm making good money right now, or if I make a change, I might not have as much of a sense of security. What can help the viewers, though, move forward in this energy? Ooh, temperance. So balance. So again, here's the feminine and masculine energies. We had the Emperor and the High Priestess out. And since the High Priestess was the one in reverse, I'm guided to tell you to make sure that your feminine energy is getting enough attention right now. So are you resting enough? Are you, communing with nature? Are you getting in touch with your own feelings and allowing them to have space? Miracles. Oh my God. Miracles and trust. This deck is so gorgeous. That's beautiful. So the question I asked was, what will help us get through this time? Trust. And you can see right here, looks like Jesus up there to me. So trust in the divine. And miracles are occurring. Look at all that quartz energy around her. Again, connection to something greater. This is a really big message, y'all. Like, really big. And we have divine masculine on the bottom. Yeah, let's also pull a few cards from the, this, I forget if it's called like Crystal Moon, something like that. And then we'll also get some cards from the, is it Nature? Something Nature deck. Earth Magic deck. Crystal Moon Mystic Oracle, that's what it is. So tell us more about the Miracles card. Haven't used this deck in a while, so just smudging it a little bit. Yeah, the Ten of Cups come out too, so it's very possible that on the other side of all this, divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, and total love and support. That was another card that came out twice. Tell us about the miracles. We already got a couple, so that might be it. See turquoise on the bottom of the deck. Waning gibbous moon and March energy. So there's definitely green here. And then the one on the bottom of the deck too has a green crystal. So you might want to work with any green rocks or crystals that you have right now. Let me just look up the meaning of these. So March, this card means growth. The crystal is green aventurine, Aventurine. The symbols are ash leaf, magic, intuition, and dreams. So we have miracles and we have magic. And then the waning gibbous, I'm just looking, that's when it's a little more than half full. Interesting. I just want to show you all something. Okay. So the waning gibbous is the same as this right here. See how the white part is the same shape? It's not a half moon. It's bigger than that. And it says, I trust. Look what you got here. Trust. I love that. That's really beautiful. I'm just gonna grab something that dropped that I don't want to get wrecked. Okay, and let's look at what the waning gibbous represents. Release, detachment, and reflection. The waning gibbous moon is a time for reflecting on the things that have just been manifested or received during the most recent full moon phase. That's probably actually the exact phase we're in right now. Accept the blessings that have come to you as well as those that haven't, as being part of the universal plan for your highest good. Yeah, and with acceptance comes letting go, I've learned, and the leaves are just letting go of all the leaves right now. I mean, the trees are letting go of all the leaves right now. Look at the ripple effects around this moon. And I feel like that's partly where the trust comes in. We cannot control the ripple effects of everything. So you might be guided to, move to a new phase, travel into a new period of your life. But we don't exactly know all the ripple effects that will come from that. And we also don't know all of the ripple effects of energy that are occurring all around us that are helping us towards that change, which is where the trust comes in. Because when we can't control, we have to trust, and we really can't control that many things. Well, that's not true. We can control quite a few things, but maybe not as many as people would like to think that they can control. All right, please give us, this deck wants to be smudged too. Shuffled more. Just looking around, I feel like there's a different deck I would like to use. It's the Denise Lynn. Let me, just one sec, let me get it. All right, I got a couple more decks here that I was feeling like using for the end of this reading. This is a really special deck to me. This was actually my first ever deck. Native Spirit Oracle Guide. Ooh, feels special just touching it. I'm like, do you want to be used on YouTube? It's like, yeah, I guess. Okay. I'm just smudging it a little bit. There's some incense going right next to the camera. What is the symbology of this current time that can help us understand what we're going through? Vision Quest. Interesting, because we had all those pages come out earlier. Okay. Yeah, I am feeling chills with that. I mean, with all the death cards, you have trust, you have miracles, now you have Vision Quest. Let's see what this author has to say about that. Sacred Seeker. Take time away from people and situations. Step back, withdraw. Inner truth is emerging in stillness, but first you need to retreat. We did have the Hermit card earlier. Know that you're guided. That's the trust. Look for your answers in different ways. The answers are around you. Watch for signs in the coming day. Trust that your life is being directed. In earth-based cultures, larger questions about life are often answered on vision quests or solo retreats in nature. Questions such as, who am I? What am I meant to do with my life? What is my mission and my purpose in life? Were often answered on quests of various kinds. Even if you don't have burning questions, when this card chooses you, it's telling you to take time away from your ordinary life. Take time to explore the depths of your soul. Your soul knows the truth. Take time and quietude to discover what it is. The answers to your questions are all around you, but you must be still to hear these messages. Spend time alone, preferably in nature, without your cell phone and the internet, and without even pencil, paper, or a book. Simply be. Listen to the world around you. Be still. Watch for signs. Open your heart to receive messages from the divine. That is absolutely fucking gorgeous. And it makes me want to just go lay out in my backyard on the grass in the midst of all the leaves. We have Tracker on the bottom. Tracker is about, I know this because I used to get this card all the time when I first got this deck. Tracker is about like being extremely focused and moving towards your goal. Yeah, there's definitely forward movement energy here. You're definitely in that death phase. And there's 100% confirmation that the rebirth is here too. It's just that you're in, I mean, look, the Vision Quest card was all about quiet. You're in the calm before the storm. And by storm, I don't mean something bad is going to happen. I mean like as a reference to that movement of energy. Like the calm and then the storm is like the rebirth. You might also be in the calm after the storm with the, sunrise to come next. I grabbed these cards too. These are a herbal deck. We have Rose, Lady's Mantle. Shut up. Self-heal, ripple outward. There's those ripple effects again. So when you go through this process, your energy may be able to ripple outward more effortlessly. Because remember, we had the Magician in reverse, which means that energy wasn't flowing very effortlessly. Fortitude, do not give up. You know that the rebirth comes after the death. Crack open. The Vision Quest card did talk about having an open heart and then come free. What needs mending? Which also speaks to the Vision Quest quietude. I mean, if you are that cocoon, like that shouldn't be disturbed too much, right? It's a little bit vulnerable right now. And the guidance is to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to crack open. Maybe it's as simple as even just telling people close to you what's going on. Like, hey, I feel like I need to make this big change. Or, hey, I think I'm struggling with my life's purpose. Or, you know what I mean? I mean, use your discernment in who. Maybe people that you're typically excited to see, that have always been supportive. Yeah, I'm a little bit in shock that we got 3 death cards again in a separate reading. I mean, it is only a couple days later, but I'm going to pull those out. 3 death cards. Again. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and the end of a cycle. Look at that with the Comfrey card. Metamorphosis and the end of a cycle. I don't know what else to say. Should we do one affirmation card to end? These beautiful cards. I've used these before. Let's do an affirmation card to end. Oh, we got some already. I was too busy looking at the screen. Are these the same as last time? That's fucking crazy. Did they fall before or after I started shuffling? I wonder if when I picked them up, the top 3 fell. I don't think I had the camera pointing. These are the same as the last reading, which makes me think. So I am passionate. I am divinely guided. And I am worthy. Let's shuffle a little more and see if any others come out. I'm so curious if those just fell off the top before I started shuffling, or if they came out like that. Either way, they wanted to be shown again, I guess. Any other I am affirmations for the viewers? And just so you guys know, I am burning Archangel Jophiel, Jofiel incense, if you want to look up that Archangel. I am lovable. Let's just go through this whole stack. I am a problem solver. I am connected. I deserve respect. Love that one. I am beautiful. And I follow my heart. Oh my God. And then this one was just sitting here. I am ready. Oh, this is a perfect ending. This is a perfect ending. See how she's still in that death energy? She's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to see the light yet. But it actually says I am ready. This is one of the only cards where the that I've noticed in this deck that the image conveys that tension of like, so it says I'm ready, but she doesn't look fully ready, right? Because this isn't a one glimpse in time when she's ready. It's the process of becoming ready. Not to mention, you might be ready, but you might not feel fully ready. Let me say that again. You might never feel fully ready, but you are actually ready. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Leave me a comment, something. Let me know if this resonates. I got cut off there at the end, but I was saying, let me know if you have any requests. We also got I Am Creator at the bottom of the deck, which is great because that's like the Magician upright. I love that. Yeah, just leave me a comment, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to get, make sure that you see future readings, and yeah, I'm just sitting here like, wow, the death card 3 times, really? Really? Again? I mean, I guess I needed to do the reading today, so we got that confirmation. All right, love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye.